There is nothing new to Hindu Holocaust, maybe just taking notice of it. 500 million Hindus converted, raped, killed for 1,000 years. This month added many more names to the list. Today is Shankaracharya Jayanthi, he who founded the Juna Akhara. Today, 400,000 Hindu monks and 3 brothers beaten to death with tree branches, April 16th of this year. More unearthed images now show special police forces. Military fatigues were present, with rioting protective shields no less in Palghar long before the 3 monks were murdered with tree branches, while officers watched in the dead of night, a night of COVID-19 lockdown whose silence was broken by an impossible spontaneous gathering of more than 200 people. It is also now widely acknowledged the perpetrators of such crimes in the area are very well known by name, face, and organizational affiliation. Several well-known leaders of whom were in fact physically present at the murder scene on the night of April 16th, a location that turned out 200 people on a village side road at near midnight during COVID-19 lockdown. The investigation of more than 100 now arrested surely aims at straightly missing those who issued the orders. Hindu devotees from around the world have banded together to petition local authorities, embassies, government, and human rights organizations to wake up the international community to the Hindu Holocaust, supported by an anti-Hindu ecosystem strongly rooted in India today. The borderless and world's only Hindu nation of Sri Kailasa began organizing various human rights organizations to awaken international support for terrorized Hindus living inside India. The borderless nation has also been running 3 shifts of around-the-clock outreach and healing both online and on the ground around the world for the past few months since COVID-19 intensified the need for increased support of all communities around the world. The anti-Hindu Breaking India forces are well known for generations now and well before 1947 independence. Rajiv Malhotraji describes how the imposed narrative of a fragmented India prior to British arrival was birthed and implemented as a colonial structure. There was no record, for example, of any evidence of an Aryan invasion theory before the narrative was imposed during British occupation to further control the occupied population.
This Breaking India, the project to show India as not a legitimate state, not unified, is a very old project. This was going on in early times, British times. The whole Aryan Dravidian divisive theory was born in the 1800s. I mean, if the Dravidians were truly a separate people, being so literate, being so prolific, they would have written about it themselves. They would have written about being oppressed by some North Indians, but nothing in the huge canon and the huge library of Tamil works from thousands of years, nothing is there which complains about these outsiders coming and invading us. And nor is there literature from the north saying that we went and invaded those guys. So this is entirely a new narrative built in the 1800s by British people. Max Miller was a German but hired by the East India Company. He came up with the Aryan theory, and various British era missionary types built the Dravidian theory, and they started creating this divisiveness.
Shankaracharya Jayanthi Nandana Shankaracharya Jayanthi